Hey guys, thanks for sticking with me over these last few weeks. I know I haven't really been posting much, and I kind of been feeling a little burnt out, so I had to take a little break, a little time away. But I'm here today to officially tell you that I am back.
I'm back, back in the New York groove. I'm back, back in the New York.
That's right, I have a bunch of new projects and new content in the works. Everything from new series to just new great video ideas. So in the coming weeks, be prepared for a lot of Turbo Jesse videos. But today, I'm here to talk about Zelda. And not just any Zelda, but Skyward Sword HD on the Nintendo Switch, and all the reasons that point to this game being ported over to the Switch in 2020. There's not much more to say than grab your favorite snack. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, that felt good to do. It's been a while. Don't forget to sub. That's right, don't forget. Enjoy the video, and here we go!
You better believe I'm back, back in the New York groove.
Skyward Sword on the Nintendo Switch is going to be the Enchanted Edition. It's not going to be the Definitive Edition. It's not going to be the Deluxe Edition. It's going to be the Enchanted Edition. Last year, a major rumor came out saying that Nintendo was really planning to come out with a Zelda game every single year on the Nintendo Switch. And so far, they've kind of keeping true to that. 2017, they had Breath of the Wild, which is a brand new game, obviously. 2018, it was Hyrule Warriors, which is a port of the game from the Wii U. Now 2019, we're actually getting Link's Awakening, which I can't wait for, brand new game. So next year, 2020, it only makes sense that we get a port, and this port should be an HD version of Skyward Sword. They've already made an HD version of Wind Waker, they made an HD version of Twilight Princess, so it's time for Skyward Sword HD on the Nintendo Switch. And if Nintendo continues with this pattern, the year 2021 would be a perfect time for a brand new game. When I say brand new, I mean a sequel to Breath of the Wild. If they really did use the year 2020 to port Skyward Sword, that would mean that the amount of people to actually port that game wouldn't be a ton, so they could use all those people to continue to work on the sequel to Breath of the Wild in 2021. Oh boy, that'll be 4 years from Breath of the Wild to Breath of the Wild 2. I think that's enough time for a sequel. Zelda Ocarina of Time came out in November of 1998. Then the sequel to that game, Majora's Mask, came out in April of the year 2000. That's only 2 years apart. That's insane. That's like saying we would have gotten a Breath of the Wild sequel now. I just can't believe that. I mean, those two games use a lot of the same assets, so that's what I'm kind of expecting for the Breath of the Wild sequel. So that's why I think a 4-year gap in between Breath of the Wild 1 and 2 is kind of realistic. Please, realistic, please. But this isn't a Breath of the Wild video, this is a Skyward Sword video. So let's talk about how I would improve Skyward Sword for the Nintendo Switch. First, I would turn it HD. Just like Nintendo did with Wind Waker, they made that game HD and it made it look so pretty. I'd do the same thing to Skyward Sword. Now I'm thinking about it, one of my biggest dreams ever would be like a 3D Zelda pack with, you would get Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword all in one beautiful little package. That would just be so freaking awesome. And when we're talking about awesome dream collections of games, how about we get a 3D Mario collection too? How awesome would it be on one cart to have Mario 64, Galaxy 1 and 2, even the 3D World games? I mean, Sunshine could kind of take a walk and be omitted. No, but how awesome would it be to have all 4 of those Mario games on one cart? What am I doing? I'm digressing again. This is a Zelda video. Okay, there are some small improvements to Skyward Sword that would make a huge improvement to the game. And why not? If you're porting it over, might as well make some small improvements. I guess the first one would make it HD. I mean, this game already has such a unique art style that to just smooth out the curves a little bit, just make it a little sharper would be great. I know the game is supposed to have kind of a watercolor, almost blurry art style to begin with, but making it a little more HD and a little more vibrant would be awesome. One of the biggest complaints of the game were the motion controls. So how about we use the Joy-Cons and make them a little tighter, make it feel like you're really swinging the sword and you feel like you have more control than ever. So one of the biggest problems with any game that's based on motion control is how do you play it handheld? And it's just going to be hard. They're just going to have to come out with a way to play it to to map the buttons to a regular Pro Controller or the Joy-Cons. That's the only way you could play it handheld. I just can't think of anything else. Map it to a controller. Some people hate motion controls anyway. This game does have a lot of hand-holding and tutorials, so let's make these, skippable. Maybe you could press a button and skip through a lot of that stuff that just takes forever to get started. I mean, come on. Another small improvement would be flying. I know flying's fun and a big part of the game, but it is kind of slow. So how about we make them be able to fly a little bit faster? You were able to sail the seas a little faster in Wind Waker, so how about you're able to fly a little faster in this new port? So one of my favorite characters in the game was Fi. And, Fi's great, right? But she's also super annoying. So maybe there's a way to limit her. She doesn't have to come out every time there's some announcement. Maybe she comes out every third time. But you need to be a way to limit this really annoying character. Zelda Skyward Sword already has one of the best stories in all of Zelda, so I wouldn't touch the story at all. Not changing any of the main parts of the game would make this a pretty easy port, so I really do think we could get this game by next year. Okay guys, obviously if you couldn't tell already, I love Zelda games. I mean, just check out my new Twitter banner. Pretty cool, right? I really love it. I'm going to come out with a bunch more Zelda content. I'm going to cover all of Zelda's Link's Awakening and any other Zelda games that come out in the future. But I really want to know is, when do you guys think is coming out next year? Do you guys think we're going to get a Skyward Sword port? Do you think we're going to get a Breath of the Wild 2 next year? Let me know right down here in the comments section. I'll be sure to get back to you. Hey guys, I live stream a few days a week, make prediction videos, discussion videos. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, definitely hit that sub button, ring that bell. Ding! So next time I go live with content, you get it right away. Again, guys, I'm Turbo Jesse, and I'll see you on the flip side.